Want to talk about Tim Pool's appearance. Uh-oh, I'm wasted now. I'm all dizzy. I want to talk about Tim Pool's appearance on the Joe Rogan Experience, where he got to talk to Jack Dorsey and Vijaya, I can't remember how you say her name. She's, I think, one of the lawyers from Twitter. And I think overall Tim Pool did a pretty good job. He brought up a lot of good points, a lot of good criticisms. He asked a lot of good questions to Twitter. I think he was right to point out that even though they try to be unbiased in how they enforce their rules, that they probably have some sort of bias when it comes to suspending people and banning people. Because think about it. If you think the conservative point of view, the so-called right-wing point of view is really bad, then you're going to be more willing to suspend and ban and silence people from that point of view. Whereas if you're more of a lefty and you see because VJ and Jack kept saying, no, it was all about harassment and doxing. That's why we often ban these people. But if you see people like left-wingers, harassing people, you might just see them as making good points and calling people out for being wrong or being stupid. So you're going to be less likely to silence or suspend or ban people from the so-called left wing, so to speak. Because when I think when they talked about Milo, I think their reasoning for banning Milo was somewhat legitimate. Jesus Christ. Got through it. Because Milo kept breaking a lot of their rules. But when it came to people like Alex Jones and Sargon, and I'm no fan of Alex Jones, but they said Alex Jones was harassing people, particularly this journalist. But when they brought it up on JRE, when VJ was reading the tweets, it sounded like Alex Jones was just feuding with people he disagreed with. As Rogan actually pointed out, no, this journalist from CNN, I think they were talking about Oliver Darcy, was bragging about how they got Alex Jones kicked off. So Alex Jones was feuding with him on Twitter, but they considered Alex Jones's feuding tweets, John Cena runner, as harassment. Same with Sargon. They said that, Sargon, seemed to have been saying some pretty racist stuff and directing tweets at specific people, but it sounds like Sargon was just feuding with people that, Oh yeah, Baby Metal! Yeah! Yeah! I've been waiting for a Baby Metal level and I'm stuck. Baby Metal! Oh my goodness. It's actually hard. And now I got 10 seconds? Gotta run, Baby Metal. Oh, now I'm Rob the Robot. I want to be Baby Metal. I wanted to beat the level as Baby Metal. Scuff Twitch. I hate Twitter. I've been banned from there for nearly a month now. That sucks. What did you get banned for? Stuff Twitch? Scuff Twitch, not Stuff Twitch. What else did Tim Pool? But where I disagree with Tim Pool is he was very collectivistic with some of his points. He told Jack and VJ that hey, you guys play an impact on democracy in America. Therefore, people essentially should have a right to have a platform on your platform, on your private property. Everyone deserves an account, because if you suspend people, if you kick people off, then you're stifling their voice in this democracy. It's like, even if that's true, it's not Twitter's responsibility to foster democratic conversations. They don't have a responsibility to for the democracy, for helping foster democracy. Their main responsibility is to make money. But then Tim Pool is also saying, like, oh, you guys are a monopoly, and I think you guys should be regulated, and yes, beat the level. That you guys should be regulated. I think you're a monopoly. And I kind of felt this way when Mark Zuckerberg went to Congress, and he had all of these politicians, including Ted Cruz, you know, asking him about bias and, you know, politics and political speech on their platform. Elizabeth Warren is talking about this right now. Apparently, Elizabeth Warren was running ads about how Facebook has too much power and how they're a big, scary monopoly and they need to be broken up. And apparently, Facebook stopped those ads. They eventually reinstated them. They said the reason why they banned them is because they don't like people using the Facebook brand in ads, and they eventually reinstated them. But even then, it's like, okay, Elizabeth Warren was making it all sound like, oh, they're banning me because they don't want me criticizing them on their own platform. Yeah, they have every right to do that. Facebook doesn't owe you anything, Elizabeth Warren. It's like saying, if someone comes into your house and criticizes you and insults you, you're not allowed to kick them out. You just have to sit there and take it. My ass, you do. Duck hunt. Duck hunt. Don't say that too fast, folks. That sounds like a swear. Duck hunt. Say duck hunt 10 times fast. Yeah, I'm duck hunt. Woof woof. I'm not swearing, I'm just saying duck hunt really fast. I talk really fast. What can I say? But what I really wanted to see, Jack, when Tim Pool said that, you guys are a monopoly, and I want to see you guys be broken up. I really want to see Jack Dorsey, and I want to see Mark Zuckerberg do this in Congress. I wanted him to tell all these Congress people who barely know how to use an iPhone, who probably couldn't program an app if you gave them 1,000 years. I want him to say, listen, I have a business to run, and I try to run it fairly. I'm not trying to be biased or anything, but this is mine. I created this. And if you guys don't like it, you guys can get bent. If you guys are going to come after me with regulation and antitrust legislation, then you know what? I'm just going to shut it down, because if I can't run it the way I want, then no one's going to run it, and you guys can kick rocks. You guys can get bent. That's what I wanted to see Jack Dorsey say to Tim Pool when Tim Pool was like, I hope the government regulates you. I wanted Jack Dorsey to just say, you know what? If you don't like it, get bent. It's my company. I created it because Jack Dorsey, despite all of his flaws, is a creative person. He said that he didn't work with Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg wanted him to work for Facebook, and he said, no, I want to create my own thing. And that made me respect Jack Dorsey a lot more. But Jack Dorsey, I mean, what were they there for? Are these guys bad guys? No. Oh, they are. Those clouds with the goggles, I couldn't tell if they were bad guys or not. But Jack Dorsey and VJ, they should have just said, look, this is why we're here. We're here to hear your criticisms so that we can improve our product. They made that point several times. How dare you, threaten us with government legislation? We don't need government legislation. That's what we're here for. We want to improve our product for our customers and make sure we're doing everything right. And you want scumbag politicians to tell us how to run things? You want Donald Trump to have a say in how Twitter works? Really? For putting a point across about people saying they have anxiety. Oh, that's why he got kicked off Twitter, Scuff Twitch? Another thing, and I don't blame Tim Pool for this, because I don't think Bosch Foston is well known, but Tim Pool kept bringing up various people who've been suspended and banned from Twitter over the years, and Bosch Foston was one of them. He's the creator of the Pigman comic books, The Infidel, which I think are great comics. Need that firepower. And he got kicked off Twitter, and I want to know why. Did they think he was harassing people? Bosch Foston. Boom, boom. Frying them fish, baby. Anyway, I like Tim Pool. I'm not trying to hate on him. Like I said, I think his appearance overall was pretty good. He made a lot of good points, but really disagreed with him on some things. A lot of fish in this level. Usually not crazy about underwater levels. But I think, I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think Mario Brothers 3 underwater level is the best music? Because I dig this music. Boop, 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 boop. All right.